Welcome to Simply Serene. I'm Tina. I was born and raised on beautiful Vancouver Island, and life eventually brought me here, to Nova Scotia, where my family's roots run deep and where my husband and I call home. Cooking and preserving food has always been part of my story. It's my way of honoring the generations before me and passing on the memories, the recipes, and the traditions that have made me who I am. Simply Serene was born from a desire to live more intentionally, to celebrate everyday moments and to make the most of the dash in between, that precious space between the day we're born and the day we leave this earth. So whether you're here for cozy recipes, country living, gardening inspiration, or just a gentle reminder to slow down, I'm so glad you're here. Pour yourself a cup of tea, coffee, or maybe even a glass of wine, and welcome to Simply Serene. Hi friends, welcome back to my kitchen here in beautiful Nova Scotia, Canada. Today I'm going to show you how you can take a simple lemon and turn it into the most scrumptious lemon loaf you may have ever had. This recipe is my mom's, it's tried and true, and even friends of mine have told me it's the best lemon loaf they've ever had. So if you've never made a lemon loaf, I encourage you to try. It's so easy and it's absolutely delicious. As I mentioned, this is my mom's recipe, and it's honestly the very best lemon loaf I've ever had. So I'm just creaming half a cup of softened butter, and to it, I'm going to add 1 cup of white sugar, and I'm going to combine the two ingredients really, really well. I've also set the oven at 350 degrees to preheat. And just a little side note, on my mom's recipe, she had listed margarine instead of butter. So if you prefer using margarine, by all means, go ahead and use that. We just have butter in the house, so that's what I'm using. Now that the sugar and butter is thoroughly combined, I'm adding 2 whole eggs, and I'm going to mix them in until everything is nice and smooth. I'll list the recipe in the description down below for you. And just so you know, I have often doubled this recipe so that I get 2 loaves instead of 1, and that turns out great every single time. So I'm just scraping the bowl, and then I'm going to combine everything again just to make sure everything is thoroughly mixed before I add the remaining ingredients. Okay, my lemons are washed. I'm giving them a little roll because that really helps get the juice out. And before I juice my lemons, I am going to save some of this lemon zest for the top of the loaf as well as inside the loaf itself. So I just have a handy dandy tool here that helps me take the zest off my lemons. You could use the graters that you use for shredding cheese. Just use the finer grate. You could use a planer. There's all kinds of ways you can do this, but I wouldn't skip this part because you get all the beautiful brightness of the lemon. You can even see the lemon oil coming out of the lemon as I'm doing this, and that is I think really key to what makes this loaf extra special. So I'm just going to put that right in that bowl. I'm going to get another dish to save some for the top of the lemon loaf. All right, let's put that little dish there, and I'm going to do some more. And how much lemon zest you add is personal preference, but I would add at least enough zest, like the zest from 1 lemon is what I would at least add to the lemon loaf itself. And if you don't want to add extra lemon zest with the glaze, you don't need to. Oh my goodness, it smells so good with this lemon. Okay, there we go. So that's going to go into my little dish. Now we're gonna juice these lemons. You may be wondering if you could substitute the fresh lemon juice for bottled lemon juice, and yes, you absolutely can. However, nothing compares to the fresh lemon juice in this recipe, and that's another reason why I think this particular lemon loaf is so amazing. The fresh lemon juice combined with the lemon zest is a game changer. If you only have a small lemon, then save the juice for either the loaf itself or for the glaze later and use the difference that you're short with the bottled lemon juice. Either way, it's going to be good, but I will say fresh is best. As you can see, I'm also using my citrus press, but if you don't have one of these, you could absolutely squeeze the juice by hand, or you could even use a fork and just twist it in the lemon to get every little bit out. And rolling the lemons first really makes a difference. You'll get a lot more juice. Okay, a couple little seeds managed to work their way in. We don't want that. Okay, this gave me approximately half a cup of juice, and I'm going to save 4 tablespoons of this lemon juice for my glaze. So if you're not putting lemon zest on your the top of your lemon loaf, you wouldn't be combining the juice with it like I am right now. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's going to be set aside for the lemon loaf. And then that leaves me probably about 1/8 of a cup of lemon juice. It doesn't have to be exact. Now you're going to add the rest of this lemon juice to your milk. This is half a cup of milk, and again, I have about 1/8 of a cup of lemon juice. Mix it really, really well into your milk, and then you're going to simply add it to your butter, sugar, and egg mixture. I've also added the lemon zest, and I'm going to mix everything together before I add my dry ingredients. Now I'm adding 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Next, I'm adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And the last ingredient is half a teaspoon of salt. Once everything is in the bowl, you don't want to overmix your ingredients because that will result in a dense loaf. So I just mix until I can no longer see dry flour. And don't worry if the batter seems a little bit on the thick side, that's perfectly fine. Of course, you could also use a wooden spoon instead of an electric mixer if you prefer, and a spatula is my most used utensil in my entire kitchen. So I'm just going to put this batter into a greased cake pan or a loaf pan, and make sure you grease it really well because as you'll see at the end when I'm taking the loaf out of the pan, I had to use a knife to get it out. So do make sure you either spray your loaf pan or butter it well so that it comes out easily. And then I'm just going to pop this in the oven for 1 hour. 1 hour is up and my lemon loaf is golden, and I'm actually using a skewer and it came out clean. There's no batter on it, so I know it's baked perfectly. While the lemon loaf is still hot, I'm going to put the glaze on. So to make the glaze, I've just added my lemon juice, which was 4 tablespoons of lemon juice and half a cup of white sugar, and of course that beautiful fresh lemon zest. I'm pouring it all over my lemon loaf. This glaze is going to soak into this lemon loaf and make it even extra moist and so lemony deliciousness. I can't even put into words how awesome this is. I'm going to wait for the glaze to cool. You'll see it harden up, and that's when I know it's time to come out of the loaf pan. I'm just moving around the lemon zest to make sure it's equally distributed across the entire loaf. This lemon loaf is so easy to make. The hardest part is waiting for it to cool before you can slice into it and have a piece. Once my lemon loaf has completely cooled and the glaze has hardened, it's time to take it out of the loaf pan. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't quite grease my pan enough, so today I'm using a knife to gently ease it out of the loaf pan, and look at it. It's absolutely perfect. It is golden, it is moist, it smells incredible, and I cannot wait to try it. My house smelled so incredible while this lemon loaf was baking that after I filmed this video, I decided to make a second loaf with the intention of freezing it. However, we met some new friends the day that I made this, so I decided to give them that second loaf. Well, the following day, I received a message from these people telling me it was the best lemon loaf they ever had. So, there you go. This lemon loaf is a winner. It has been a full day, so I'm going to wind down a little bit with a cup of tea, and I'm so looking forward to having my lemon loaf. So let's give this a whirl. Like, look at this beautiful loaf. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's so light and fluffy. And that beautiful glaze on top. I have grown up with this, so I know exactly what the texture is going to be like, what it's going to taste like, all the things. I'm just gonna eat it. Oh my Lord. And the glaze on this is amazing. Something as simple as this slice of lemon loaf takes me right back to my childhood, memories of my mom. And it's definitely worth sharing. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I think you're gonna love it. Leave a message down below if you do, and until next time, take care because life is short, so make the most of that dash in between. Hey friend, if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. Here on Simply Serene, you'll always find recipes, creative inspiration, and the simple joys of peaceful, simple living.